So they teased that this was coming. We knew this was coming. Props to Atomos for getting software updates out, I guess. This morning I woke up to a update for the Shinobi II that says, hey, we now include tap to focus in the monitor. Epic. I downloaded it. I got super excited. Updated that firmware quicker than anybody else in the world, probably. And yeah, they added tap to focus, kind of. But it also kind of really sucks. So let me show you what we got going on here. All new firmware, all firmware updated. Let's just rock and see what we're working with. So most of the time on my camera here, I am shooting in tracking mode. So as you can see on this smaller display down here, if I'm shooting video, I'm utilizing the tracking. That way you can tap on an object, you can get some camera movement in there, your object stays in focus. That's the only real mode that I use as far as tap to focus goes. If I'm gonna just single spot focus, I'm just gonna be in manual focus. So as you can see, we're on the new Shinobi software up here. We've got now a tap to focus button, which is super cool. But the thing is, it doesn't work. So as you can see, if I tap this black area in the back, my tracking control does not move on this screen. It shows a box up here, yes, but my focus is still dead set on this little cable here. It essentially doesn't work. And so the first 30 minutes of playing with this software, I was like, well, this is a dud. Like, the software just doesn't work at all. And then I started playing around with a little bit more of the focus modes. So if you cancel your tracking to focus, because that's the only reason we use tap to focus anyways as videographers, and you go into change your focus area to spot focus and disable tracking, now your monitor will single spot focus different areas along with your camera. Single spot focus is all that the Shinobi II can do with this big ol' update. So what is single spot focus? I guess if you tap on your cable and you keep that cable exactly in that frame, it will stay in focus. But if you're moving around the frame, now your spot focus is just locked on wherever you're currently at. And your box on your monitor goes away pretty darn instantly. So who designed this? Atomos, listen to me. Who thought this was a good idea? Who was like, hey, let's give them single spot focus for video shooters. But not only single spot focus, let's single spot focus and let's make the box go away on the monitor within 2 seconds so they don't even know the single spot focus that they're currently single spot focused to. What? This box on the monitor should stay, right? It should just be there, especially if we were in single spot focus. It should just be staying. But this should work in tracking mode, because if I want to actually track anything, I'm going to go down to this monitor still and I'm going to turn on tracking and I'm going to click on there. That way, when I click on tracking, I can now move wherever I want to in my frame, and the subject that I just clicked is going to stay in focus. Why? Because it's tracking it. That's the way I feel about this update. Like, it's like the kid on Christmas who really wants a RC truck, and he opens it up, and it's an RC pink Barbie car. Like, yeah, sure, Aunt Nancy, you kind of got it right, but you kind of missed the point overall in total. So, a swing and a miss is what I call this. this seems like it was a great update for photographers who need single shot focus before they take a photo, which is a new option on the monitor, which is cool. They're catering to a different audience, I guess, but do better, please. That's all we ask. We just want tap to focus that is not just single shot tap to focus. We want tracking. Give us tracking now. Okay, that sounded demanding. Anyways, so yeah, there we are. This is the new update. For all of you who care, now it does include EL zone, which I know a lot of people were asking about that. It's one of the features in the higher end monitor. Yay, congratulations. That's awesome. For all you photographers out there, it does now do like full photo mode. So you can take a photo, tap to focus, single shot, tap to focus, obviously no tracking focus that. So I guess, yeah. Maybe this is just a Sony issue. Maybe you have tracking, but from the demos I've seen and the things that I've seen, it's just single shot touch to focus, which is pretty darn pointless. All right, well, I'm disappointed. So I will catch you guys on the next video and wait for the next update, I guess. See you guys.